In the distant future, people are forced to stay indoors or be burned alive by the sun, thanks to a catastrophic event called the Big Heat Up. To combat the mental health issues that come with never going outside, most of the population conforms to taking a drug called Lithium X. Lithium X allows people to live in bliss while giving them the necessary dose of vitamin D, lacking from zero sun exposure. While almost everyone is nocturnal, our protagonist, Adam Bird, chooses to live as a regular morning person. We meet Adam visiting his doctor, where he learns he's dying due to a heart condition. Adam asks his doctor if there's any way to cure him, to which she informs him that a heart transplant would work. But it's very unlikely that a suitable heart becomes available because people rarely die so suddenly. Adam asks if they can clone his heart using his insurance policy, Premium 3. The doctor confirms that is an option, but Adam would need his wife to sign off on it. Adam sighs, knowing that's unlikely since they're separated and in the middle of a divorce, which his wife insists on doing over computers because she doesn't want to see him. Adam comments on society's over-reliance on technology and points out that even his doctor is actually just a clone of the real doctor. It's here we learn that clones are somehow immune to the effects of the sun post-Big Heat Up and can operate freely during the day. Noticing the obvious deterioration of Adam's mental health, the doctor books him a psychiatrist's visit. Later, Adam speaks with his wife, Rena, using a virtual reality headset. Adam tells Rena he's dying, and she responds coldly, causing an argument. Adam questions how he ever loved her before hanging up. Next, we see Adam driving a car, covered head to toe in protective equipment, which just goes to show how dangerous the sun is to humans. It turns out Adam was driving to work. We see that the entire office is empty, he's the only one in the entire building. We learn he works at a tech company that develops virtual reality headsets. In an empty boardroom, Adam attends a virtual meeting using his headset. He speaks up, trying to convince his co-workers to pivot to chip technology. Adam explains that soon, chip implant technology will make their virtual reality headsets obsolete. But he's unsuccessful as most of the meeting members are preoccupied with their virtual girlfriends. After a hard day's shift at work, Adam goes to his appointment with the psychiatrist. Before he is allowed to enter, though, a security guard makes Adam take off his protective gear and perform a fingerprint and orbital scan. During the appointment, Adam expresses how lonely and infuriating it is being the last real person roaming the earth. Even this psychiatrist is just a clone. Adam begins spiraling, rattling on about how he could never see clones as real people. They're more like advanced AI, programmed and engineered to think and act a certain way. They don't share fears or real emotions. Adam recalls the night his life fell apart. It was a regular night, months ago, like any other before the Big Heat Up. After a long day of work, he returns home to his family. Adam sees his son eating cereal while entranced by a virtual reality headset. Adam walks through the house and finds his other two sons. One is playing in a virtual tennis match while the other is engaged in an action shooter. Finally, Adam greets his wife, but she's too engrossed in virtually sunbathing to notice. To unwind after a long day, Adam has relations with a highly advanced pleasure doll that simulates the real thing. Rena walks in on Adam right as he finishes his business. Adam is very embarrassed and apologizes for leaving the door unlocked, but Rena is furious. Rena accuses Adam of cheating on her with a woman he met online. Adam awkwardly tries to explain himself, but Rena doesn't want to hear it. She walks out on him, leading to their eventual separation. Adam wakes up and takes a hot shower to wash away the disgust with himself from the ugly memories. We see him pamper and groom himself, getting ready to go see Rena and the kids. He pulls up to Rena's place and knocks on the door, but Rena refuses to open up for him. Frustrated, Adam calls Rena through his trusty VR headset, threatening to try and break down the door. Moments later, Rena meets him outside wearing a luxurious gown, still unbothered by Adam's approaching demise. Adam tries to get some show of affection by informing Rena that, without him, she won't be able to pay off the mortgage. But Rena only snickers and says Premium 3 will take care of everything for them. In fact, Premium 3 will even send them a clone of Adam free of charge. Adam replies, saying that his company is nearly bankrupt, and if he loses his job, he loses his insurance policy, leaving his family with nothing. Adam tries to convince Rena to help him get a new heart so he can live long enough to save the company and leave something to support his family once he passes. But Rena says she doesn't care about Adam's money. Instead, Adam should take Lithium X to think of another way to stop his company from going out of business. The next day, we see Adam call a retirement home, looking for a man named Donald Stein, but he's unsuccessful. After this call, Adam is distracted by his AI girlfriend, Maria. Maria speaks to Adam in the virtual world, telling Adam how much she loves and cares about him. This brings a smile to Adam's face, even though he knows she's programmed to say that. He finds comfort in Maria's company despite his feelings toward clones and humanity's reliance on the virtual world. Adam lies in bed, listening to Maria talk about her dreams and desire to be with him in the real world. Suddenly, Adam is removed from the virtual world by a man with a gun. Once the shock wears off, Adam recognizes Donald. Still pointing the gun at Adam, Donald asks who he is and how he knows so much about chip implant technology. The two move to Adam's living room, where Adam explains himself. He tells Donald he believes Donald is the inventor of chip technology and the only one who can help save his company so Adam can continue to provide for his family. Donald seems nervous and fidgety. He asks Adam if he works for State, leaving Adam confused until Donald explains it's the company he used to work for. Suddenly, this triggers a flashback in Adam. He recounts meeting a state clerk with Rena back when they were still happy. The clerk praises Adam and Rena for having 3 kids. He goes on to say that thanks to AI, many individuals get their physical and emotional needs handled by virtual partners, leading to a drastic decline in the birth rate. The clerk then informs the happy couple of a brand new insurance package meant to protect families exactly like them, called Premium 3. Should one of them die, the package will handle the process of generating a clone of the deceased, which can be modified to the widow or widower's liking. The clerk goes on to name-drop their head geneticist, Donald Stein, who made this all possible. Adam appears rather disturbed by the idea, while Rena eagerly considers the wonder of it. Adam is hit with insecurity at the thought of Rena changing something about his clone and asks her about it. She deflects his question, simply stating she is sure there are things he would want changed about her if given the opportunity. To which Adam instantly denies it, saying she's already perfect. Rena explains that she just wants Adam to be the best possible Adam he can be for the kids. In real time, Adam refers to Donald as the father of all clones and impresses Donald by noting he found him through dental notes. Donald asks Adam how him being the creator of Premium 3 matters in regard to chip technology. Adam tells Donald about his theory that the clones made by Premium 3 are only immune to the effects of the sun thanks to chip implants. Adam hit the nail on the head, impressing Donald again. After a couple of drinks, Donald loosens up and tells Adam the big heat-up is the real cause of clones. After humanity was forced to avoid the sun at all costs, State asked a group of geneticists to develop clones capable of withstanding the sun. Feeling the booze hit, Adam shares his strong hatred at the idea of someone changing him with Donald. He says he wants nothing more than for people to understand and accept him for his imperfections and love him nonetheless. Donald nods in agreement, adding his own struggles and the fact that he only feels truly loved by his virtual girlfriend. The men wallow in the state of the world and drown their sorrows with alcohol. Another flashback occurs, and we're taken back to the night of Adam and Rena's fight. Adam pleads his case, explaining that the companion he was engaged with is a virtual avatar, not another woman. But Rena is uninterested in the semantics and calls Adam pathetic before walking away again. Adam follows Rena, informing her of the daily sacrifices he makes for the family while she lounges around on virtual beach. But again, Rena turns it on Adam, saying she's in the virtual world spending time with the kids. Something Adam's obviously too busy with his toys and virtual mistress to do. Adam admits he did it to feel something again. A type of comfort he just doesn't feel with Rena anymore. Shocked, Rena states he can feel that with Lithium X and gives Adam an ultimatum: she will stay with him and forgive him if he deletes Maria, or she can go and leave him with his toys. Adam refuses to delete Maria, breaking Rena's heart in the process. We see the two explaining that they're getting a divorce to their 3 children.
Rena says that Adam found another woman, while Adam rebuts that they simply drifted apart and he has been seeing an avatar. However, Rena is furious and deliberately berates and embarrasses Adam in front of the children.
Many hours have passed, and we find Adam and Donald drinking and smoking as they become close friends. Donald comments on how everything is connected, and he believes he and Adam have a shared destiny. Before Adam can comment, Donald says that he can make a clone of Adam's heart, to which Adam admits that he doesn't think there's anything wrong with his heart, but that his physiological pain is just a symptom of his greater emotional pain. His deep desire to be loved is what's really affecting him. He knows he feels this pain because he doesn't take Lithium X, but he refuses to take it, not wanting to gain unearned happiness. Donald admits he relates, having felt the very same way prior to creating a physical clone of his virtual girlfriend. Donald goes on to explain that that's the reason State fired him, but he gained independence by selling all of the patents to his creations. Having formed such a unique bond, Donald offers to clone a real body for Maria, which Adam thinks over for most of the rest of the night. While cleaning up the mess they made, Adam finds Donald's gun and hides it in a kitchen drawer.
The following morning, Adam calls his mother, shocked to see her virtual avatar,
which she made look much younger.
Adam expresses his discomfort and tells his mother she's going to confuse and give her grandchildren odd fantasies.
Adam's mother asks if he is over Hawes. Adam again expresses his strong feelings toward the drug. Adam falls asleep again and is rudely awoken by the sun burning his arm. Later, Adam receives a work phone call informing him of the lack of support and work available in the virtual reality industry. Adam's colleague asks Adam if he's taking his medication, noting his foul mood. This prompts Adam to immediately hang up before gesturing rudely to the headset. We see Adam drinking again. He searches for something in his cupboards with a panicked look and stops after finding Donald's gun in a drawer full of Lithium X. That night, Rena appears at Adam's door, saying she was worried about his worsening condition and had to come check on him. Adam promises that he's fine but invites Rena inside anyway, surprised by Rena's sudden kindness. As soon as they're inside, Rena reveals that she knows someone who can get them Premium 3 without Adam needing to die first. It's called virtual assassination. A friend of Rena will create fake paperwork to fool even State into thinking Adam has died. After that, a clone of Adam will arrive in 2 days, and he can salvage the company instead of the real Adam. Adam asks what will happen to him, and Rena says he'll finally be free to do whatever he wants. He'll get a new name and identity, and they'll never have to speak again. At first, Adam argues, saying he's going to fight for his life. But hurt seeing Rena making no effort to hide her excitement, Adam agrees. Rena kisses Adam, and Rena reveals it's already done. She informed his office that he overdosed this morning. Before leaving, Rena gives Adam his new ID and login credentials. Adam sees his new name as Richard Burbage and realizes he'll never be able to see Rena and the kids again. This breaks Adam's heart, and Rena actually tries to comfort him. Rena makes a snide comment before leaving, but Adam chases her outside. He screams obscenities and threatens to take legal action against Rena. Rena turns to scream back at Adam from the middle of the road. But before Rena can finish her thought, she's hit by a car and killed instantly. When police and EMTs arrive on the scene, Adam is questioned. An officer asks Adam what happened after the driver of the vehicle gave a statement saying Rena was aggravated. Adam admits they had been fighting when Rena was killed and can't help but sob when he thinks of his kids' reactions to their mother's death. The officer sees Adam's on Premium 3 and comments on how lucky Adam is because a better version of his wife will arrive in no time at all. Adam is infuriated by the officer's words and jokingly suggests he killed Rena for such a reason. The officer becomes stern and reprimands Adam for joking about something like that. The officer finishes taking Adam's statement and tells him he'll come check up on him in 2 days. Inside, Adam tries to log into the virtual world, only to realize his passwords have changed. To clear his head, Adam forces himself to become sober by puking up all the toxins he ingested. He stops, hearing another knock on the door. Adam is upset by the constant interruptions, but his mood immediately changes once he sees a gorgeous blonde woman on his doorstep. The woman turns out to be Maria, live in the flesh. Without warning, Maria kisses Adam, stopping to comment that Adam should brush his teeth before doing that again. The two head inside, and Adam is dumbfounded. He can't take his eyes off Maria or wait to feel the real Maria, as she's everything he ever wanted. But Maria stops Adam, hoping to take things slower, stating that she's sore from various tests Donald had her undergo. It's then that Adam finds out Maria had been defiled by Donald. Adam is disgusted and questions Maria about her time with Donald. But she brushes Adam off, calling him a prude for judging her actions before meeting him. Maria decides to take a shower. Adam watches Maria in the shower. She likes this and acts seductive. But in a flash, Adam sees Maria as Rena. Confused, Adam steps away and rummages through Maria's stuff. Adam finds a condom and a strange clear chip. To take his mind off of things, Adam plays a tune on the guitar, but he's not very good. Maria gets out of the shower and finds Adam playing guitar with the doll that once was Maria's body beside him. She quickly questions why Adam was looking through her belongings, only for Adam to counter-question her on the purpose of the chip. Maria tells Adam it's called Eternity One, and it has the power to store a dying human's consciousness inside of it so they may live on in the virtual world. Maria applies makeup while a mortified Adam ponders the societal implications of such technology. Maria gets up and speaks on the philosophical meaning of life. After stating that every cell in Adam's body is a piece of him, Maria suggests that every living thing is but a cell in the body of God. And perhaps God is just another cell in a greater God in a never-ending cycle. Adam is visibly concerned but bewildered by Maria's words. Before he can say anything, Maria prepares to leave. Adam begs her not to go, but Maria turns him down. She explains that her cells speak to her, and they desperately want to fall deeply in love, but not with Adam. Adam is left alone and speechless. Again depressed and alone, Adam dances with the love doll, questioning where it all went wrong. His dream came true for a brief moment, before warping into his greatest nightmare. He stares hopelessly at the doll before stabbing it with a knife several times. The emotional fatigue becomes too great, and Adam is left having a breakdown in the corner. Once he's calmed down slightly, the doorbell startles Adam. He scrambles for Donald's gun and answers the door in his underwear. On the other side of the door is Rena's creation, Clone Adam. Real Adam can't believe how instantly cool his clone is and informs him of Rena's death. Clone Adam only laughs about it and walks inside. Clone Adam judges Real Adam for his decor and tells him he won't need the gun. Clones aren't programmed for violence unless it's self-defense, so Real Adam doesn't have to worry about Clone Adam attacking him. Real Adam insists on keeping hold of the gun while Clone Adam picks up the guitar. Real Adam grows jealous as the clone begins effortlessly strumming the song Real Adam couldn't play. Adam suspected Rena might change something physical about his clone, so the difference in musical talent shocks Adam. He questions how well he really knew Rena, and the clone says Rena was perfect. Adam just couldn't see it because he always wanted more. Real Adam begins drinking again, and Real Adam asks Clone Adam if he has abs. The clone reveals an identical body to Real Adam's and emphasizes it when Clone Adam fixes his hair to look exactly like Real Adam. Real Adam makes the clone strip to compare sizes. Refusing to believe talent is all Rena changed. Once the clone reveals himself to Adam, he hangs his head, upset over the difference in size. Clone Adam asks how Rena died, leading to Real Adam yelling out an exaggerated story of the events. Real Adam ramps up in insanity as he goes on, stating a sudden desire to kill Donald. Real Adam reasons that it's only thanks to Donald that his life is complete hell, before asking Clone Adam his thoughts on the idea. Instead of answering Real Adam, the clone begins rattling off a monologue from their high school play. It was one of the fondest memories of Adam's life, and Real Adam quickly joins in the monologue. Inches apart from each other, the two Adams finish each other's lines with passion, and Real Adam is left crying by the end. Real Adam begins having an identity crisis, refusing to accept this warped idea of Rena as the new Adam. But the clone insists the original get over it. It's what's best for their shared family. This freaks real Adam out, and he runs to another room.
Clone Adam follows real Adam and keeps trying to convince him to accept reality.
Clone Adam says that in a few years, all the real people will be living life in the virtual world thanks to chips, and clones will inherit the Earth. Adam decides that while his clone is alive, he'll never be able to be himself, so he aims the gun at Clone Adam.
Clone Adam reminds real Adam of his impending death to buy himself some time. The clone tries to persuade real Adam to take some lithium X to clear his mind. Real Adam sets the gun down and considers the clone's words. But real Adam snaps out of it and re-aims the firearm at the clone. The clone tries to fight real Adam, and the two enter a brief struggle. Adam loses grip of the weapon, and it flies through the air, resulting in the gun firing once it hits the ground. Real Adam gets shot and dies instantly. Clone Adam wastes no time burying the original in the backyard. Clone Adam heads inside and gets dressed like real Adam before a knock on the door. Adam opens up to find Rena's clone. The clones embrace, and Adam comments on the new Rena's upgraded chest. Adam calls Rena perfect and begins plotting to use Premium 3 to make their kids just as perfect. But before Adam can say more, the clones are alerted by the Eternity 1 chip, which plays the tune real Adam couldn't. He's alive inside of it. Adam's story delves into self-love, the meaning of being human, and the effects of man's over-reliance on technology. Despite rejecting clones, Lithium X, the virtual world, and everything they stand for, Adam fell in love with a virtual avatar, proving all he really wanted was happiness and to feel loved. In the end, Adam was forced to confront the only thing that always kept him from happiness, himself. You could argue that Adam only died because he refused to allow himself to be happy, to be satisfied. And the clones of Adam and Rena, the perfect versions of the real people, live on in their place because they didn't rely on outside forces to be happy. Thus, we reach the end of this film. Thanks for watching. You can like this video to support us. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. See you in the next video. Goodbye.